Andy, so it ends all square here. What was your take on the match against Barnet today?
I thought it was a really, actually good pre-season game. Exactly what I wanted to get out of the game. High tempo, a lot of real stuff of what we're about and what they're about. You know, the game was played by both teams trying to win. Come through with no injuries, and I felt we looked a lot more like ourselves today. What we're doing, you know, that was the real key for me. We're still not there yet, we know that, and we haven't really had the full team together. But it was a real, you know, good performance all round. There's loads more pluses than I can really sort of imagine.
And one of those pluses is 90 minutes for a lot of players out there.
Yeah, that's key. On a hot day, I mean, I think it's really hot, and they put a shift in. You know, they kept trying to play the game at the tempo we play at, and that's important.
One of those players with 90 minutes, Nathan Patton, a young 18-year-old defender.
He's had an unbelievable pre-season. I mean, I just said to you, absolutely superb pre-season. So I'm really chuffed for him. He's been really good all the way through. Come back, looked strong, looked powerful, and then backed up with performances. Yeah, he's had a really good pre-season. It's been a real bright spark.
And a good contest today, wasn't it? Both sides with chances to win it at the end as well.
Yeah, I think that's what we wanted to get out of the game, you know, and that's kind of, you know, last night was a mismatch, wasn't it? Let's be honest, in every sense. But today, you know, really good game. Credit to Barnet, you know, they give us the usual battle that we have. And there were some good moments, you know, we just got to polish up on a few bits, which you'd expect at this stage. You know, we'll have a week now of leading into the Reading game of nailing down some bits and bobs and making sure that we're ready for that game.
JJ McKinnon with the goal today, and what a goal it was as well, but a great introduction to Bromley FC for JJ.
Yeah, for those that don't know about JJ, I mean, he was showing us real sort of glimpses of what he's about today, considering he's only been trained once with us. Excellent. I mean, the finish was superb. He's got that in his locker. But I thought his running once he got to grips with how we press and what his role in the team is, he was fantastic, and his hold up plays, running off the ball was good. And that's why I brought him to the club. And you know, it took a lot of work to get JJ here, not just for him, but for, you know, convincing him it was the right move for him. You know, the conversations with Lincoln and that, and his agent, and he'd be a real good addition to us, that's for sure.
We talked about Nathan Patton, but also Nathan Paul Laverley out there today. Switched positions a couple of times. Jed Hobbs coming on at left back and looked comfortable.
Yeah, the young lads did okay. They did okay. I think we've got to just make sure that it's just part of their development. You know, they have done really well, and I don't want to take it away from them. But we saw the other side of last night, of how this game catches you up. If you dip them in and dip them out at the right times, that's fine. But if they're exposed to it too much in the wrong environment, it can be tough for them. But certainly today, those boys, you know, had the older boys around them, and they come through, you know, really well.
It's been the worst kept secret in football, I think. Kamal Grant signed yesterday, and he was here watching the game with us today. Great to have somebody with such an affinity to the club back in the building.
I've got a lot of time for Kamal. He's been a good player first time round for us. I've kept in touch with Kamal, and yeah, it's great to have him on board. Look, we all know what we're getting from Kamal Grant, and it's important that we keep adding to, you know, it's not about what we're getting from Kamal Grant, we keep adding to Kamal Grant and make sure that, you know, he becomes a real big fixture in our team, and we progress his career like we've done with all the others, you know, Danny and Ray and all the others, you know, we go on about. So I'm delighted to have him on board. He's kept in touch all through the summer, all through last season. And it's not just what he brings off the pitch, it's what he brings, you know, on the pitch as well. So we've got a real good character in the building.
And with that, Wednesday's match next week being cancelled, that's a wrap for pre-season, and we're into Reading in the Carabao Cup next week.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's worked out really well for us. I know it probably doesn't feel like that, but I felt we'd had one game too many, and another one in the week. I don't think it would have done us any favours. I really don't. We've got a clear week now. We can get our work done. We can get these boys all ready for training this week, and have a clear week into the Reading game, and then that's it. It will start. So we're back into it. Thank God pre-season's over, eh?
It does all start. It's just round the corner, and then the league campaign next week is going to come thick and fast, as we say.
It's going to come thick and fast, and I think there's going to be some new challenges ahead. But that's what we want, isn't it? I mean, that's what we all do it for. So I don't think we should all worry about it. I don't think we should moan about it. And I think we should embrace it and take it full on. And that's what I've done since day one. And this group of players will follow suit with me.
Well, Andy, here we go. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.